Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds is echoing a similar statement in response to the Biden administration releasing revised Title IX rules. She criticized the changes for marginalizing girls and women, adding that she plans to continue to protect the rights of women of all ages. The rules are set to take effect this August, requiring schools to allow trans athletes and teachers to use facilities aligned with their gender identity.